Hey fellas. How's it going? I'm here to draw Yu-Gi-Ohs once again. I've been working on this print since like last month. I just have hardly gotten a start on it. So hopefully if people are watching, I'll stop getting distracted with video games and visual novels and I'll actually get it done. I'm trying another new program for my face. And I'm hoping that this one won't keep crashing every time I move like slightly out of the range of the camera. So, let's see. I've been recording a time-lapse for this using Clip Studio's time-lapse feature. And I'm wondering if I can let everyone take a look at the time-lapse so far. If I maybe export it. Oh no, it's not showing up for everyone. I'll post it when I'm done anyway. I'm just gonna post to Instagram that I'm drawing and then I'll get started. I'm gonna be doing the line art today. This is the sketch I've got underneath. I think this is the most like complete sketch for something I've ever done because usually my sketches make no sense. Usually I go straight from this. This was my initial sketch. That was gonna be Yugi's face looking really worried over there, but I changed my mind. I wanted to draw Kaiba. But usually I'd go straight from like shit like this into line art. Or even this. But I gave myself some kind of coherent sketch for this, which will probably make my life 10 times easier. Also, I'm probably going to be extremely quiet when drawing because I'm going to be so focused on my lines. Line art is the hardest part of drawing for me. Alright, I'm just going to post to Instagram and then go. I've been like meaning to go back to games for so long, but it's literally like one thing after another. My keyboard has recently broken. It's given up the ghost. Oops. So I might go back to like Stardew Valley because I did have a playthrough of that going on. Because that's not too intensive on my keyboard. But like Fallout New Vegas isn't happening. not until I get a new one. Or if I can steal someone else's in the meantime. But for now I'm sticking to keyboardless games and drawing. I keep meaning to go back to 3D art because I haven't finished the Dokuro Chan art on the last stream. I hope everyone can hear me. 1 second. Maybe that'll be a bit better. Oh, my face is after going off the screen. physically incapable of drawing anyone with short eyelashes. Like even Yu-Gi-Oh characters. I know he's got like one big lash, one big bottom lash, but no, I'm gonna give him 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Basically 5. And more top lashes for good measure. Yu-Gi-Oh's full of pretty boys. Which is perfect for me. I'm physically incapable of drawing characters who don't have massive eyelashes. I kind of want to give Yugi like the flaming eyes he has in season 0 in some frames, where he's got like fire in his eyes. It's kind of like in part 7 of JoJo, I know Johnny has like these flames of murder in his eyes essentially, and Yami Yugi kind of has that in season 0 at some points. Yami Yugi in season 0 is just that one picture of your man on Snapchat holding a cannon monster and he's like, kill! That's him. He's a little murder gremlin. He's straight up like, what if I set people on fire? Also, I'm sorry to the people watching, you're just gonna be looking at me being quiet for like an hour. I get really focused when I'm drawing, I like don't talk to people. But if you're just here to see Yu-Gi-Oh, that's fine. I just love my little gremlin Yami. Hello Siobhan! I'm drawing Yu-Gi-Ohs once again, because that's all my life is now. For like, this is the third Yu-Gi-Oh phase I've had within the span of 2 years. Isn't that sad? Something about this one that's been hitting me hard. I think it's because like 4 people I follow have also been watching Yu-Gi-Oh this time, so I'm not on my own in like the Yu-Gi-Oh hell zone. I've also finally learned how to play the card game. Like the past 2 times, I couldn't wrap my head around it. But there's something about this time, it just clicked, and now I'm like, oh, I'm the best person at Yu-Gi-Oh in the whole world. It's such a funny game, because like, when I'm winning, I'm like, yes, this is my game. I am the smartest person in the world, I am so good at this game. And then when I lose, I'm like, ah, fuck, why did I ever think I was ever good at this game. Why do I even bother? It's actually like the fucking crack cocaine of card games. There's so much stuff that makes no sense, and they've got so many cards that are like made to be bad. So like I might be a bit biased here, but I think you should watch Yu-Gi-Oh. That's just my personal opinion, but Siobhan, I think you should watch it. It's free on Crunchyroll. I've been watching it subtitled for the first time ever, because the only one I ever watched subtitled was Season 0. And it's super good. Every time I think about Kaiba, my heart just beats that little bit faster. Oh man, I gave all of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards to my friend as a teenager because I was like, oh, I'm never gonna want these. I'm kind of over Yu-Gi-Oh now. And then here I am at 23 years of age. Like, fuck! Fuck, give me my Yu-Gi-Oh cards back! Oh man, his expression looks a bit more... Looks a bit nastier in the sketch. It's always the way. I think his bottom lashes are thicker in the sketch. Thicker lashes. Yeah, I'm working on another Yu-Gi-Oh print because apparently I don't have enough Yu-Gi-Oh merch already. Psych, all I've been drawing is fucking Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, please don't crash on me. No, it's just saving the recovery information. No, you threw away Monster High dolls? Oh my god, that's so sad. Actually, while this is saving, I threw away all of my Littlest Pet Shop toys, and me and my sister were looking for them in the attic the other day, and we were like, oh, we could make a fortune off some of these. Sell them on Depop to like the kidcore people and make millions. But like, we couldn't find a single one. Just a lot of Lego and Star Wars. Oh my god, that's so shit about Monster High dolls though, because they, some of them are worth a fortune. They're like really cool things to collect, but by the time they kind of came out, I was more into anime figures, and I was like, nah, I don't think I'll buy those. I collected Living Dead dolls, but they definitely don't have the same value as Monster High dolls now. Except for one of them, but like, the one Living Dead doll I have that's kind of worth something is my favorite one that I'm never gonna get rid of. She's a little clown. Her name is Cuddles, and she's got a knife. Which is pretty cool. Okay, this is safe. Back to drawing. I think one of my biggest regrets is definitely giving away my Yu-Gi-Oh cards to my friend, but also throwing away old Pokemon toys. I actually had like this Yu-Gi-Oh t-shirt when I was a child. It was like red, and my aunt got it for me. She got one for me and my brother, and we had matching Yu-Gi-Oh shirts. And it just had like Yami Yugi on it, being very cool. And it definitely wouldn't fit me now. But I wish I just had it. Maybe I could like, I don't know, just cut the Yu-Gi-Oh art off it and sew it onto a pair of jeans that make it look ridiculous. I'm trying not to stabilization on this brush because the streamer is making it lag a bit. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I had as a child that I wish I'd like taken better care of. Like on my PS1 games, I let my mother throw away the cases for them, and we put all the PS1 games in like a little CD case. I regret it so much. I have like all my Spyro games, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, Crash Bandicoot, all of them had cases. But we threw them all out to save space, and like looking back, such a bad idea. Like, they all still work and everything, they just don't have their cases. It's like the more I think about it, the more mad I get. I wish I could go back in time and just stop my 5-year-old self and be like, please, for the love of God, take care of your PS1 games. I need to show you guys this Yu-Gi-Oh shirt I was looking at the other day. I know this is nothing to do with my drawing, and I apologize for that, but I have to show everyone. Let's see if I can find a way to somehow copy it. I'll copy it onto the canvas. I know I sent it to someone. It was like a really, really ugly Yu-Gi-Oh buttoned-up shirt, and I want it more than anything right now. It's so fucking ugly. I want to make it like my signature summer shirt. Gonna have a hot duelist summer. Well, I know I sent it to someone on Discord. I'll open that up, which is probably gonna cause a stream tag, but whatever. You need to see this. Where is it? I was looking for Yu-Gi-Oh merch the other day, and I found like a Yu-Gi-Oh calculator, which was probably from 97, the year I was born. 99 maybe, actually. Oh wait, here we go. I found the shirt. I'm just gonna paste it directly onto the canvas and show everyone. Yes, there it is. Oh, it's hideous. It's like if Guy Fieri was into Yu-Gi-Oh, he'd definitely wear this. I want it so fucking bad. Oh no, I need to draw fucking Kaiba wearing this. Oh, but I really can't. I need to stop getting distracted from this drawing. I just needed everyone to see this really ugly Yu-Gi-Oh shirt. I'm just gonna keep it there in the corner for now. So if anyone else joins, I can make them look at this shirt as well. Hi, welcome to my channel. Have you seen the ugly Yu-Gi-Oh shirt? It's such an eyesore, but that's how I want to live my life. I want to be an eyesore. It's kind of what I have in mind every time I'm drawing. It's like, can this drawing injure someone's eyes? Will it hurt to look at? And if the answer is yes, then I've done my job. I'm always forgetting which brush I'm using, because I always use like these kind of chalky textured brushes. But they're all kind of the same. My music, I don't know, it was the first result on YouTube, because I didn't want to bother looking for it. Oh yes, it's White Bat Audio. Yeah. Some royalty-free synth. I had the same Utao metal album playing the past like 2-3 times that I've streamed art, so I was like, no, I need to stop or everyone's gonna get sick of listening to it. But it's really good. And also doesn't get me into any kind of copyright trouble. Because there was some that were fine on Twitch last time I streamed art. But YouTube wasn't having any of it. I mostly have streamed games so far, so I haven't had the need to use audio. But I'll have to have a look through more of their stuff. Keep them for future reference. Maybe someday I'll stream from like the sketch stage all the way to the final stages of coloring and line art. But my sketch process is probably so frustrating to watch. I do like how many different sketches? I'll see how many sketches I have for this. I've got maybe it would be sweet to watch, but I think everyone would just get really annoyed. This is my first sketch for this one. I was gonna have like tiny chibi characters of like Joey and Yugi and Tay and everyone, but then I wasn't bothered to draw them. Yeah, I'm gonna have Yugi there as well instead of Kaiba, but then I wanted to draw Kaiba. To this, and then to this. Still got our ugly YUGIOH shirt up there in the corner. Hi to anyone who's just joined. Have you seen this ugly YUGIOH shirt that I want? If anyone's able to trap it down, please send it to me. I really want it. Why? What does your niece want me to draw? If it's Yu-Gi-Oh related, I can do it. If not, then sorry, you're out of luck. These guys are literally all I've been able to draw. Drawing Yu-Gi-Oh just like, it makes me feel like a wild animal. The hair is so fun in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's always characters who have like the most normal hair that are the hardest to draw. Like Yami, Yugi, and Yugi, they have fucking crazy, batshit spiky hair, but it's the easiest to draw because it's kind of it's so specific. But you look at Joey's hair and it's different from every fucking angle. Kaiba's hair is also hard to draw, but like he's hard to draw in general because I just wanna... I need to capture how handsome he is in my head. Like, how do I get the pretty boy on my head onto the screen? The more I have a crush on the character, the harder they are for me to draw. Forgot to draw his ear. Watch me erase this ear later on when I see it makes no sense. Also, I'm giving him piercings. I don't care if he has any in canon, he's getting some now. If a character doesn't have any piercings, I think that they should have piercings. They're getting some. think when I reach the hour mark, I might play some Duel Links if anyone's interested in me doing that again. Okay, bye bye. Hopefully I'll stream more art next week, or maybe this week. Who knows? I'm not very good with schedules. Mostly because I have the worst luck in the world and my electronics are failing me constantly. I actually managed to get this stream up and running really quickly without like any issues, which was really impressive. Because usually it's either my face doesn't work, or literally everything else doesn't work. I'm making a promise now, if I make enough money from this art print, I'm gonna hunt down and buy the ugly Yu-Gi-Oh shirt. And if I don't make a lot of money from this art print, I'm still gonna buy the ugly Yu-Gi-Oh shirt. It's my birthday next month, I can do what I want. Roses in the chat? Are they for me? Thank you. I think streaming line art is probably a good idea for me because I get so bored during it. It takes me forever, but I think it's mostly because I get bored and get too distracted and just leave. A lot of people online say, oh, if you don't like line art, just don't do it. Do digital painting instead. Oh, I can't paint. I've started practicing it though. I might do another one of those streams where I do some ugly digital painting. Oh, what's wrong? My reference pictures up. I'm trying to wait to keep the chat open while also having these open. There we go. It's really hard to capture Season 0 Yugi's little grin. I think maybe when I color it. I think his mouth is just this upturned cheeky grin. Please be saving and not crashing. Saving, that's okay. God, I literally can't stop thinking about Season 0. I've been watching it again because a friend of mine has been watching it and I was like, oh well, I'll keep up with the episodes as you're watching them. That way we can talk about them and they'll be fresh in my memory. And now I'm obsessed with it again. I'm just like not able to like things normally. They have to consume every fiber of my being. It's Will! It's only Anne's poo working on more poo. I never did learn how to draw like collars on shirts. I'm using the wrong brush. This was too thick. Oh, the pen pressure might have disappeared, but it's not. Maybe I changed the size by accident. Welcome, Will. This is a new Yu-Gi-Oh print again because I don't have enough Yu-Gi-Oh merch already. I never actually watched the abridged of season 0. I only ever watched the like regular series. I think it's probably why season 0 is my favorite, because it's more like horror. It's more spooky. This is not the brush I was using. Wait. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That explains it. I need to name my layers. I always cause problems for myself. Every time I draw, I find things so difficult. I'm like, there has to be an easier way to do this. There is an easier way to do this, bitch. Fucking name your layers. That's true, there's always money in Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, Yu-Gi-Oh! Just makes me happy to draw. About those boys. Imagine naming your layers and making your art piece coherent for yourself. Who would do that? I'm gonna try and stick to it with this, especially for the coloring layers, because there's gonna be a lot of layers. Oh my god, I'm the worst. I'll like not name any of my layers, and then when I want to find a specific thing, I'll just be turning all the layers on and off to see where a certain thing is. Ah shit, I forgot. Yeah, maybe he has little lightning bolt bits in his hair. If it's for someone else and they want the actual PSD file, then I'll name my layers, because I can't let them know how messily I normally live. But if they're just asking for a drawing, it's like, well, you're never gonna see this. Something feels wrong about— oh yes, because I'm drawing on the wrong layer again. Even after I named it. Something feels wrong. Oh yeah, I'm drawing on the fucking piercing layer again. As much as like Kaiba is my favorite character in Yu-Gi-Oh, Yami Yugi and Aten, they're definitely the most fun ones to draw. I wish I had like that sense for character design. Who the fuck comes up with this shit? This fucking hair. It's like so unique and instantly recognizable. Also a bit of a nightmare for cosplayers. Well, a nightmare or a challenge. All my OCs are just hot women. Yeah, Jaden's got extremely normal hair. Like, Jaden and Chaz. I had to draw Chaz for a commission recently, and I was, like, surprised how extremely difficult his hair's art is to draw. It's, like... It's just plain black in color, and it's not as insane as Yugi's hair. Yeah, his hair does look like a Karibo. Chaz it up! I'm very excited to get to GX after I finish with Duel Monsters for the 3rd time. I have a problem. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch GX subbed as well, because they didn't finish the dub of it, so there's no way to actually, like, finish GX without watching the sub. Like, the 4Kids dub for everything definitely has its charms, but I can just watch compilations for that online. Four Kids Yu-Gi-Oh just makes me so happy. It's so funny. Where did I put this one then? This? Yu-Gi-Oh is a fun time. Yeah, I got mixed feelings about 4Kids changing their names. Some of them are like kind of nice changes for kids shows when they're counting like stupid American kids who definitely won't be able to pronounce Japanese names. But some of them are pretty stupid. I think Joey Wheeler is a perfect name, but I think Dub Joey is the perfect guy. I love Joey Wheeler. But like, I can't tell if this is my headcanon or if this is canon because it's all mixed up in my head. But he's half Asian and also American, I think. So I like to think of Joey Wheeler as like his American name. But also whether or not that's true, I don't know. I find him so enjoyable in both of them. He's like, my absolute favorite Joey is in season 0 in the manga. But Dub Joey has such a special place in my heart. He was my first ever anime crush. But now, I only like terrible men, so Kaiba is my man. Where did I go wrong? I only like bastards now. It's like, yeah, I know he wouldn't treat me right, but whatever. It's part of the appeal, I guess. I can change him! Bastard men are more fun though. Atticus! What the fuck? Just become a bastard. Also, I don't think people are into like real life bastards. It's fictional bastards. Like, if I ever met Kaiba in person, I'd fucking kill him. I'd hate him. It's the same with Rohan. Like, Rohan is the love of my life in terms of anime. But if I ever met him in person, I'd fucking deck him. I wouldn't be able to stand him. As much as I love Kaiba, I don't think he'd even look at me. I don't know, I think Kaiba's too much of a weenie. Like, in my head, Kaiba's a massive loser. I mean, he's a massive loser in Canada as well. He's a fucking freak who takes card games too seriously. A Redditor. I can see him as a Redditor in the sense that, like, he can't ever be wrong about anything. See, I can't call him Elon Musk now because he's objectively way better than Elon Musk. I see people say that on YouTube comments all the time, and I'm like, Elon Musk is a selfish man who never worked for anything. Like, everything he has, he got through wealth that was passed down to him. Whereas Kaiba is a man who built himself from the ground up. Like, he earned everything, and also he works. Like, he's batshit crazy. He just makes things. Elon Musk doesn't actually invent anything, but Kaiba has something in his head and he's like, yes, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna create a society of gamers. And then he fucking does it. But Elon Musk is like, oh, I'm gonna pay some guys to invent this super cool car for me, and then I'm gonna go fuck my wife Grimes and name my baby some weird fucking shit. He's a little worm. That's what Elon Musk is. He's a worm. Elon Musk, I hope you're watching this, because you are a worm. Also, Elon Musk is like, what? He's in his 50s, isn't he? Kaiba's allowed to be cringe. Kaiba is the best man ever. He's also the funniest man ever. Musk is 50 years old and he's fucking dating an e-girl. Oh my god, that part in the dub was so funny. I actually watched that recently because I've been also watching the dub with my brother as well as watching the sub with my girlfriend. And he just I think that's his first time ever seeing a Tem in person. Like, this guy, he's had this rivalry with for the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! And he sees him in person for the first time, and he's like, nice outfit, dork. I think that's because that's like the first thing he notices is Atema's thighs. Because, he is showing them off. For like all of season 5, you get to see Atema's thighs, and it's the fucking best. Atem is so dreamy. He's so handsome. Like, Kaiba is the love of my life and everything, but Atem is perfect. He's gorgeous. I can't think of my favorite Kaiba parts in the dub, but there's just too many good ones. But I think my absolute favorite is when he's fighting the guy with pink hair from season 5. He's German and he shows up for like a few episodes and then he's never really mentioned again. He's like not relevant. But like, I can't remember. Kaiba's guards are like, oh, should we escort him out? And Kaiba's like, nah, let him sit and watch and see how much of a loser he is. So he does this evil laugh and he's like, oh, I'm funny. I remember when I was watching that part, I was like pissing myself laughing because I just didn't expect it. It's like, it's hard to tell sometimes the difference between 4Kids and the abridged series. Or it's mostly because of the fucking shit Kaiba says. Yeah, for ages the abridged was what I mostly remembered, because I watched the abridged a lot as a teenager with friends, but I didn't actually watch the 4Kids one again until 2 years ago. Yeah, Kaiba was brutal to Siegfried, which is fair. They're like two gay people roasting each other. Kaiba can't be straight because he comes up with insults that are just too funny. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why Kaiba's gay, but like, that's one of them. Sorry, man, but like, gays just do it better. Coloring in this hair is probably the most boring thing ever to watch. I apologize. There's probably a much faster way to get this, like, texture on his hair that makes it look scribbly. But I'm not gonna bother looking it up. I have not watched 5Ds. I haven't watched anything past Duel Monsters. I just keep watching Duel Monsters over and over again. I'm really excited for 5Ds though, because Yusei is gorgeous. He's so handsome. I know I'm gonna really like 5Ds. It'll probably become my favorite. Duel Monsters just has such like a special place in my heart. I'm gonna watch GX after Duel Monsters and then 5Ds. I'll probably watch the other ones. I don't know about Sevens. Oh, I know. Jack Atlas is so funny because, like, to me, I never saw him as handsome at all because the only Jack Atlas living in my head was the one from the Abridged series where he's got this, like, really weird voice. And I could not see him as a sexual being at all. He was just like a freak in my head, but I got commissioned recently to draw him. And I was like looking at pictures of him and I was like, ooh, wow. And like while looking for reference pictures of him, I found one of him in like this nurse outfit, which I can't show on Twitch for obvious reasons, but I was like, oh my god, it changed my world. And I can't wait to see Jack Atlas. Anyway, that's my story about my first impressions of Jack Atlas. I saw him in a nurse outfit and it changed me. I love to draw me as a duelist. Looking like a Yu-Gi-Oh character in real life is my goal. I think we should all be ENVtuber duelists. I wonder what Andrew's duelist outfit would look like. I already got the the choker down. I guess my style isn't that far off from a Yu-Gi-Oh character. I think if I was like a duelist, Anzu was a duelist, it would probably be a dragon deck, maybe cyber dragons. I personally like using Lunalights best. At the moment I'm using Lunalights and Blue Eyes deck. And I'm building a Harpy deck right now, even though I know Harpies aren't very good. They've got fat tits, so I'm building a Harpy deck. I'm mostly interested in cards when there's a woman with boobs on it. Lights are cute, not sexy, but cute. Harpy ladies, on the other hand. That's another story. You can go, oh, not Awooga! Feel like pure shit, just want my face in between all three of the Harpy lady sisters' tits at the same time. Awooga, no more idea. Your eyeball is fucking popping out of your skull. I keep saying I'll commission emotes from someone next time I have the cash too, but I really just don't. But I don't even have space for new emotes yet, so when I do have the space, I will. Always, that cartoon wolf thing always makes me think of, makes me think of Cool World, but also that song Opposites Attract, where the music video is like a wolf and a lady. Every time I'm drawing, I'm like, there probably is a faster way of doing this. Oh well, I'm not going to do any further research into that. Like, getting this texture on here, it's one of my favorite ways of drawing, in terms of how it looks, but it takes forever. I'm kind of going for scratchy lines on this piece because I've been trying to do clean lines too much lately. They annoy me. I feel more at peace when I'm doing scratchy lines that don't have to be neat. We should have drawn all this hair on another layer. Draw on another layer near the eye. His lashes are getting covered by his hair, so I can draw an outline on them to show him off. Cannot let his lashes go unnoticed. Do like a print for every Yu-Gi-Oh series. Like when I finish Duel Monsters, I'll do a regular Duel Monsters print. When I finish GX, I'll do a GX print. 5Ds. Can't wait to get to 5Ds because I think I'm gonna like drawing Yusuke. Or not Yusuke. What's his name? Oh, I fucking forget. Yusei. Zexel seems like an interesting one. A lot of people seem to either like love it or hate it. But you know, we'll find out when I watch it. I've got so much anime on my backlog, and here I am watching YUGIOH Duel Monsters for the third fucking time within the span of 2 years. Might as well just fucking tattoo the Kaiba Corp logo on my ass, cause Kaiba owns it. It's embarrassing for me. Thank God Clip Studio does automatic saving, because I don't think I've saved in a while. I might actually do a proper save right now. With my new PC, I've started drawing on like really big canvas sizes. Because I can. Oh fuck, don't save as a JPEG. Okay, yeah, good thing I decided to save. The annoying thing about Clip Studio is when you save it as a JPEG, it changes the whole image to a JPEG. So like even if it closes and you open it again, it'll be a JPEG rather than like the Clip Studio file. So you have to save it as a JPEG and then save it again as a Clip Studio file. Which is annoying. I forget what I was saying. Kaiba on the brain, once again. I thought like when I was a teenager I'd grow out of anime boys, you know, I'd be like, huh, I'll find a real boy eventually and then I'll be over people like you, Seto Kaiba. But like, instead it just raised my expectations for real boys and I think they suck and I don't date them. None of you bitches will ever be Seto Kaiba. He did. I need me a freak like him. I don't even want him for his money. I want him because, well, I do want his money. Like, his credit card is a bonus. But I just want him because I love him. It is a pure love between me and Kaiba. I think, as much as I think that him and Joey are in love and should get married, I'll do it first. I'll marry him first. Move over, Joey Wheeler. That's my wife you're talking to. He's just my wife guy. I think it's been like, I don't know, probably half an hour and I'm still on the hair. I can't just fucking color it in black like a normal person. It's gotta be like this. Okay, I'll probably streamline art more because usually at this stage I would have gotten very distracted and started drawing something else, but I'm still going. This is making me productive. got like that brain where I need to be doing a million different things at the same time. Pretty funny when I'm normally drawing, I'll have like 3 art tabs open, all of them with different doodles and none of them completed. There's a mash on both sides. Oh well. Let's see. Maybe we can fix this. On this side actually looks better on the other side. Man, my ability to draw has like just disappeared since finishing up college. I can't wait to like go to proper college in Belfast next year and learn how to draw again. Since I've been relying on art for income, I haven't been like doing as much studies as I want to do. Just been drawing anime boys. My like goal job to get out of art is to be a colorist. 'Cause coloring is my favorite part of the process. And if I could just do that, that would be fun. That would be nice. But I need to like sit down and learn color theory. Like I can't live my life just winging it and guessing it like I do now. If I'm gonna do it professionally, it would definitely be frowned upon. But for now, drawing anime boys is a fun job. Ain't much, but it's honest work. somewhere, probably in America, just waiting for me to pick it up. Ooh, yeah, he's looking kind of sexy. Yeah, Miyugi is always like really hot, but in season 0 it just hits different because he's got Megumi Ogata's voice. She sounds like a sexy evil woman. I'm kind of dreading drawing Kaiba in this because he's so hard to draw. He's just there in the background like a little evil man. I'm gonna have all of Yugi's friends in these pieces of shattered glass or whatever coming out of the Millennium Puzzle. But I forgot to add Tristan. It's too late now. Sorry. Poor Tristan. I think I've drawn him once in my whole life. I'll see if I can squeeze him in. See where it makes sense in terms of composition to put Tristan. First time I've drawn like an art print where, first time in a while I've drawn an art print where like faces are so close to the point of view. I prefer drawing full body characters for prints so I don't have to put that much detail into their face. Like if you're looking at them from far away, their face is quite small so you can't notice any weird details. Big yummy Yugi. I'm more worried about his hands than his face, actually. I used to struggle so much drawing full body characters. I was like, oh my god, not only do I have to draw their arms, I have to draw their legs and their feet. But now I prefer it because I get to put less detail into them. Not that I don't still go crazy with obscene little details no one's ever gonna notice. I think there was like one sticker I made a while ago that included hard VHS tapes in it. And the sticker was pretty small. No one was ever gonna see the logos that were on this, the VHS tapes. But I still looked up actual VHS covers and drew every individual one as an actual VHS cover. And then I got the stickers and you couldn't see for shit what the hell they were. And like, I knew this would happen. It's gonna be interesting seeing the time lapse for this one. I keep forgetting to fucking turn on the time lapse feature. I've got time lapses for 2 pieces, but none of them were like proper pieces. One of them was Sketch of the Gamma Len, and I drew the entire thing in the corner, so you can't see it for the rest of the time lapse. It's only like at the very end I make him big enough for you to see what's going on. Realizing how much YUGIOH stuff I'm gonna have for my next shop update. I've been like wanting to make candy bag charms for ages and decided on making YUGIOH ones. And some Vocaloid ones too. And it's like, damn bitch, that's all your fucking job. Why can't I just get into something that's like relevant and recent? Hey, how about this anime from the year you were born? Alright, sounds good. gremlin, but in a sexy way. Placeholder, Millennium Eye for now, or whatever you call it. This fucking magic third eye. Shiny. I'm kind of wondering what way I'm going to draw Kaiba's eyes here. No, leave Kaiba later. Leave Kaiba later. I'll finish Yugi. I'm just like putting off drawing his hands because I really don't want to. Hands just don't get that much easier to draw. I remember I used to be shit at drawing them as a teen, and then I made myself a vow that I would just include hands in everything, and I wasn't allowed to hide them behind people's backs anymore. And it was probably a very good decision. Because I've definitely improved at drawing them, but they never stop being a fucking bitch. Shoulder pads on it. Okay, time to draw a shitload of buckles. I love that he wears this big fucking leather thing with loads of buckles on it under his school uniform. Like tiny little season 0 Yugi, he's such a baby. But he's got this underneath. Yugi's got drip. hell kind of way was I drawing his jacket here? Guess this is boobs, and then here. This can all be black. Where does it make sense for his boobs to be? You just forget what the fuck you're doing. Fuck it, it's not that deep. Don't think about it too much, just draw. I think I'll change this kind of piece of the jacket over here and make it a bit more wispy. Come close enough to the 2-hour mark. I think I'm gonna leave it for now. But here's our Yugi so far. It's not looking too bad. I think he'll look a bit nicer when he's coloured. I always end up hating shit I draw, then I colour it and I'm like, oh actually this is fine. I can live with this. Thanks everyone who showed up to watch and listened to me rambling about Yu-Gi-Oh for half an hour. I might stream a little bit more tonight, if I'm bothered. I'd like to finish this whole thing on stream if I can, but if not, it's got a time lapse recording anyway. See you later.